My name is Sidiki Kagbo. It's my wife, Andrea Reyes Kagbo. And we have 2 children, David and James. And we have 2 other children in Africa, who's Saleh and Kizaya. I come from Bradford. Bradford is a little town in the south of Sierra Leone. I was born there and I was raised there. There are lots of children. They have big dreams, but there are lots of challenges that they're facing, especially economic challenges. If I can be in that journey with them, for them to succeed, for me, that's all I wanted. That's for me, that's an achievement. When we started with in 2010, when we came back, you said to me, we need to do something. And we started helping these guys. And for us, that time, it's just like, you know what, let's just help. And then we end up setting up Project Dream. The dream was we helping you realize your dream. When we started doing that with no condition at all, with all those guys, and since then we've helped loads of kids.
Lots of children are facing challenges with school fees, learning materials and other necessities to enhance their education and well-being. And because of the increasing number of girls and their critical situation, it attracted the attention of Project Dream to design a reliable short and long-term support program for these vulnerable children, of which most of them are girls. Project Dream was founded on the grounds for helping the dreams of young people to be fulfilled so that they in turn will benefit society. Sidiki and Andra happens to be the founders of this patriot movement for helping the susceptible. Learning materials were donated to children of the UMC school in Bradford, Ribi village in the Moyamba district, alongside few medical materials which were donated to the community health center, which happens to be the only health center in that part of the country.
So on behalf of the CHO, then the midwife, and on behalf of the community stakeholders, I'm telling you plenty thank you.
Project Dream was able to sponsor the erection of a school building in Mofunlumu, which is a better replacement of the former school structure that has been there for decades, with only one teacher to teach from class 1 to class 6 every day.
All I did for Una as a challenge, this is a challenge that I give Una. All I did for Una is I make Una results, Una mission say Una get Una results guys, Una study hard. Stay a short stay, because in the next few months, probably I will kind of have somebody who can have I want to see Una story there outside of the school. Because right now I just don't see Una there. I don't know Una the background outside the school. Since then, we've helped loads of kids in communities up and down the country. For me, it's not a charity, it's a responsibility. That's how I see it. As of now, we have about 1,600 children that benefit indirectly from our support.
This saloon. Why make play so far? Because no like who said no drinks though.
No drinks, it don't matter.
No, we're not completed yet. We still got to continue doing it. Okay. We got to finish this school now, and we still have other projects to do. We want to do a hospital too. We have a lot of things we want to do. It's not going to finish. Maybe I'll die, but it's not going to finish.
The school is just a bamboo, like a hut. Children sitting in that school on the floor. Most of those kids, they travel miles to get to that, like a little hut with nothing. When you see that, and I imagine myself sitting in that room, in that school, I said, no, if I cannot sit there, then I cannot let any of these kids sit in that classroom. We did it. We built that school, which houses about 350 kids. I'm someone that believes in the community service, because I know community service can do a lot to improve people's lives, because we cannot depend on the government or the authorities to actually do something there the time you want it. It's not feasible, especially in Africa. We've enhanced these people, that make a life a little bit better for them.
The smile of the child when you do something for that child, the smile, you just don't want to give up. You just don't
it's just sweet. Like we are addicted now to do all of this.
very small, very little, but what? It is very important. You need textbooks to read, isn't it? Yes, sir. You need exercise books to write. Yes, sir. You need what? Clothes to wear, Yes, sir. You need pens and crayons to draw, pens to write, Yes, sir. You need pencils to write, Yes, sir. So we have this gift for you. Clap for them.
A humanitarian non-governmental organization that provided modern water wells for each of these villages. The acting national project coordinator for Project Dream, Alpha Ben Mansari, speaks more on the need for the project.
We all know water crisis is all over the country, and there are communities that find it difficult to have water facility. Project Dream saw the first need based on needs assessment, the needs assessment we made to various villages. So we are able to prioritize 4 communities, 1 in Rotifunk and 3 in Ribi.
Glad for now. Let God bless you now. So now, let God return you back into everybody. Let God bless you now this way.
Project Dream is calling on other humanitarian organizations to join them in providing humanitarian services to needy societies in the country.
I'm Sarif Kagbo, National Coordinator for Project Dream here in Sierra Leone.
I'm Alpha Ben Mansuri, the Country Coordinator for Project Dream.
Project Dream have over the years been helping overall. The aim is help others achieve their dream, and in doing so, Project Dream have been prior to the coming of the free quality education.
We actually implement to the various communities to ensure that our target beneficiaries get what they're supposed to get according to our project target. For me, my initial memorable reaction is the optimism by community people hearing about the donation of B&Q and of blockchain by providing this kitchen pallet. It's a welcome news to them because in December, when we went to donate toys to thousands of kids, and we were able to inform them about the good news of this wonderful gesture of donating kitchen pallets, of which we are going to transform this kitchen pallet. What's the proceeds from the kitchen pallet is going to build a library. And the place where we're going to build a library is a place where a library has never been.
This is not a massive donation, but this is just an impromptu, something that we came up with before we came here last week. We decided to bring some gloves, some protective equipment, plasters, and other first aid kits to help here, because I know the challenges that you guys face here, and it's difficult, but we cannot do everything right now. But we just want to make sure anytime we're here, we do something for this place. She needs something better than this.
Yes. I want him back for let him make like
School again.
You want to go to school?
Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best to make sure we go to school, okay? And with a proper chair, because she needs a better chair. Championing the cause of girls in my community is a priority for me. Boys face difficult challenges in Africa, but it's more difficult for girls, more than boys, because of they are at the bottom of the pecking order. That happens in my community and in many communities back home in Africa. And in a family of 4, if 2 boys or 2 girls, the parent will actually prefer to send the boys to school than the girls because of poverty. Because when you're poor, you have to make those decisions.
Very happy when this project came out. Really say thank you, plenty thank you. Waiting your plan for me, let go be more than that for me.
They came to us and said thank you, and said because of you we are sitting at GCSE, because of you we are in school. People saying that to us.
Thank you, Project Dream. Thank you for supporting our education.
I couldn't believe it, and I just break down because
We all break down.
we just break down. And the stories behind those girls, these are stories that maybe I couldn't do it, what these children have gone through.
Not to come.
And they tell them people that take it. Alright. Papa will do something, he does that. I don't suspect it. I don't see that for good 2 years. I don't go to school. So at the place of my bed, wake up this project and even make me go to school. It's not just.
I ask myself for my losing parents because me now fan. I always ask myself, I'm going to be electrical engineer because I'm a desire. I'm a dream from the morning. I want to achieve it. I want to become somebody substantial in the future. So when I did that answer to me, I'm so happy. And we all are glad for such wonderful initiative and good. And because of an adventure towards we must scope for land. Like right now, they take the WAS examination. I just come myself for take the practical. And I study more because I want to enter like university. And right now I don't get this help, I will continue for me. And I promise you now, we all will fail you now. Because we all want to become somebody. So I will continue for telling you thank you. And I hope you will continue for help me. I know you will continue for help me. May God bless you now. May God help for you in whatever you lack. I stop here for this moment. Now, thank you.
So on behalf of the community, we want to thank you and the organization and the wife and all the donors who have been supporting your dream. And we hope that this support will continue. And I'm now going to ask our prudent district medical superintendent to make a statement on behalf of the hospital and the Ministry of Health.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gadi, acting medical superintendent of the Moyamba Government Hospital. This morning, I was in my office. I had a phone call, and who was making the call is this gentleman with Project 3. He actually said that he has brought in some items for the hospital. I was very happy about the news.
Super, let us see what they can item for safety and long passport,